Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the painting we did yesterday. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so hot here in Ireland at the moment that this is almost dry. Can you imagine? So, right, remember yesterday I said in today's painting I want to do another test. I want to do a funnel pour. Now, you know, when I do the funnel pour, the first color I put in is the Amsterdam Oxide Black mixed with pouring medium. Now, that painting we did yesterday was a swipe using Amsterdam Titanium White mixed with water only. Today I want to do a funnel pour, but I want to put Amsterdam Titanium White first. This paint is mixed with pouring medium, the same as I would do with the black. I'm just doing it with Amsterdam Titanium White instead of the Oxide Black. It's the only difference. So the first color in is going to be the white, and then I've got some dark colors to put over that, and I will add just a touch of the Descartes satin enamels also at the end of it all. But that's what we are doing today. So we are going to just start off quickly by covering this canvas with a white base. Let me just lift you up. You can't see me. Where I am out there. Can you see it? Yeah. So I'm just going to put a white base down, and this is just to cover the canvas, so just normal white paint. That's it. Okay, right, so if I can just bring you over the top a little bit, like that. Okay, so putting the funnel down, the first color in, as I said, is going to be the Amsterdam Titanium White. This paint is mixed with pouring medium, and that's that. And now into that I'm going to put a color, and I'm going to put a color, and I'm going to put a color, and I'm going to just finish off with this purple. And from a height I'm going to pour in some satin enamels. That's it. That's it. Now I'm going to bring you down. Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay, right, there is something happening. Okay, I'm just going to hit this with a heat gun quick. Okay, now, are those bubbles? I'm sure they are. Hold on. They are bubbles, but they're not popping. It's fine. I'll go over it with a heat gun when I finish spinning it out and stuff. So we're just going to give it a couple minutes to see if it does anything. I mean, there's some clouding going on from the satin enamels, and there's some really small cells, but apart from that I don't see much going on. Okay, let's give it a couple minutes. I'll be back. I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and see if anything happened. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Nothing has really happened, so let's just spin this out and see what we get. I'm going to lift you up again, just like that. Let's go. Yeah, so there's no lacing. There's a couple cells, and they're not very pretty cells. Yeah, you know, the only thing that really did happen was this little bit of clouding that we got on the side of that painting from the satin enamels, which is now off anyway. But really nothing else has happened. So yeah, I can spin this till the cows come home. It's not going to make it any better. So let me get some paints. We'll just paint something over this quickly. Okay, I am back. I have just taken some paints, layered them randomly in a cup, and we're just going to do a straight pour. Just like that. Then I am going to take, if I can find one, I'm just going to take one of my dotting tools that I do my mandalas with, and I'm going to rake this. Just going to go around like that. Just like that. And we're going to spin this out and see what we'll end up with. It's all slippery. Well, that's different. Oh, I like that. There's some really pretty colors in here. I like that. I'm not going to do anything more. I am just going to hit this with a heat gun. Just wipe my hands off. Let's get the heat gun. Okay, now that has brought up a whole lot of cells, so I'm going to spin this again. Yeah, I'm leaving it there. That is not bad at all. I actually like that. Really unusual patterns going on there. Really pretty colors going on there. Lovely lace in here in the orange. Yeah, I like that part. And there. Oh no, it's actually very nice. Right, so I've made a complete mess here today. So let me just clean up here a little bit. I'll put the painting up on some cups and then I'll bring you in for a close-up. Hold on a sec. Okay, so here it is. Very bright and colorful little painting. So up the top here we have some lacing with orange and a very deep purple under the orange. You move across here and we have some cells and some pretty wavy lines. Very pretty color in there. Very unusual. That's very pretty down there. Pretty color in there. Lovely lines going up there. Bright colors down there. Yeah, I think it's a pretty painting. It's not what I set out to do today, but I'm happy with that. It didn't come out too bad. I won't be using the titanium white again on a funnel pour. Oh, I don't know. No, I mean it didn't do what I thought it would do. It didn't do any of it. So I'm not gonna bother with that again. But I'll use the titanium white for swipes because I know that works. Because as I said, look how beautiful the swipe turned out. So there we go. Thank you for joining me on today's video. And I'll be back next weekend. I don't know if I'll do a painting during the week. If I do, it will be on Wednesday, but otherwise I will see you on Saturday. And yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. Bye.